With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Here's the 12th overall pick in April's draft, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Goff looking to change the play. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Another run for Gibbs here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Look at this Baltimore defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL. And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to get things in check and force a punting situation. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw, but incomplete. The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now they'll audible to something else. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, here's Jackson. He's going to get there to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
The Ravens at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football. But if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the goal at the Lions 21. Jackson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Here we go now on first and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Goff now looks to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
There he goes, left side. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Field goal on 23-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. That's going deep for Bateman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big score like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
St. Brown motioning left. Now it's gone.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's complete to Laporta. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Here we go on fourth. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
First down, Lions.
Again, Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. A shotgun snap for Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On third down, here's Gibbs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Another run here with Dobbins. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. That one a first down pickup of 8. And quickly they get to the line. First down, here's Mitchell. Jack Campbell, the first-round pick there on the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now it's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 45 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Khalif Raymond now. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10, Goff again. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Goff on first down. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Goff throwing again. He's got it complete to Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. St. Brown motioning left. From the red zone now, Goff. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan
That's
Smith.
the second fucking pick where they throwing it where I'm not putting the ball at.
Their own 16-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that end with a turnover, That's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
He's got a man complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Like how they let you go get your pass, they not letting me do that shit.
I expect teams to take a shot.
That's two picks that they got. That nigga, I didn't throw it that way.
On the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumble.
That you fucking waiting on. So I'm throwing it up the field, but they won't let me click on him and go up the field.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
Didn't nobody fucking block.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Linemen on them niggas, man. What is y'all?
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They got defensive linemen on Zay Flowers. Like, how the fuck do y'all match that shit up like that?
Let's go.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Jackson.
Man, that's
Complete to Likely. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
14 yards away. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's a pick. I ain't tackling him.
Come on. Looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson now.
They will not let me pick the ball off for shit, man.
Trying to go for it this time, doesn't work out.
Damn, Detroit defense ass.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's gone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him too far. It's 2nd down.
Man, get the fuck.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead.
68. Why is you double teaming? Decker come off and block the safety. That's to the house.
I think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers.
Oh, that's to the fucking house.
Amidst traffic. But in this case,
Niggas doing dumb shit all of a sudden.
And making the big time
bro.
play.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And they'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to roll that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
On 4th down, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is
now they let me do the shit. Where was that shit at earlier? God damn it.
Jameson Williams, 45 yards.
Damn.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Not letting me get that shit off.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. This is caught at the
Dad, why is you sitting?
Down after a very nice game.
Ball is in the fucking air and we sitting back there letting them catch the shit, bro.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
What?
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is
Bro, why is he waiting on the fucking bot, bro? Oh, my God.
And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
But my niggas won't stick nothing.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Jackson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. That's going deep for Bateman. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and in.
I can't even get a pick, bro. I don't think I have a pick.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A give right side for Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
What did I call a timeout?
Come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here's Goff. Oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th interception.
This nigga picks off everything, but I don't get none of those picks. That wasn't a user pick right there. That's fine. But I done had 3 niggas on 3 deflections should have been picked.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better
That's a safety,
spot
man.
with the
Come
ball
on.
in a comfortable 4th
That's not a
quarter lead.
safety.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of
Mad
scrimmage.
shit.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Why is that not a safety, though?
To throw is Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jackson on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
How is he open?
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, 72 yards. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back to throw, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That shouldn't have been a catch.
That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Yeah, he shouldn't have caught that.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Goff now looks to throw.
Bro, they doing that shit again. I'm throwing it. Oh, my God.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
Look, bro.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Bro, it's a gap. Pies niggas closing out like that.
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Goff. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Flushed out right. And he can't find the receiver. He's brought down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I can't even see my receiver.
And that's caught inside the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play changes the be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds comes near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Play action. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up.
How is that not a fucking touchdown,
bro? Speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Boy, mad janky in the bitch. And that nigga outside.
Is in for a Lions touchdown. Patterson now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Lions 33. Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nelson Aguilar on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Trying to improvise. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss drops